Hello again, adventurers. It's Trinity Bell back again with the next part of the Korthos Island quest line. This time we're off to find the Cannith aqueduct. Cannith Manufactory, sorry. To look for Heyton. Just do some killing along the way. Or we should say culling. We're not killing, we're culling. Keeping down the numbers of riffraff. Just gotta say, I really hate maces. I don't know why, I just do. I always have. I've always liked really slashy slashy weapons or daggers. And then ranged. I do like my ranges. But for a long time, ranges were not very good. I haven't had a high level ranger, so I'm not really sure even how useful they are to a party. But because I don't really run large group things, and a lot of high-end content, it's not really a bother to me at the moment. But I don't, as a rule. Let me get another action point. I don't, as a rule, make a pure ranger. Quite often I'll make a ranger with rogues, so at least they can do traps. But for the sake of this exercise, I just wanted a pure rogue.
A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufactory.
So here we are. Inside we go, in on normal.
You enter one of the laboratories where decades ago House Cannith first imbued mystical life into automatons. Much later, these automatons became the Warforged. The doorway ahead has been boarded up. Oddly, the work looks very recent.
I do so love the dungeon narrator. Interesting to be told what's actually happening. It's one of the things I like about this game. The storytelling. I mean, storytelling in games has changed a lot now, but still, it's just a good old classic for me. We have a automaton dog. Fine defenders. And when the traps work for you. Bolts, I need those, and I bet you I won't be able to get them. Tease me, DDO. Tease me. There we go. Oh, we get the trap bonuses for that. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. My memory isn't what it used to be. Okay, spot check.
As you twist the second valve closed, the hissing stops.
If you don't have somebody with spot that can get those doors, you're forced to run through these traps. Not the metal ones, unless you really want to. But normal, not too bad. Especially if you've got good reflexes, like good dexterity. Gotta love the sound effects. Squeaky. Not very secretive. They need some oil. But again, taking into account the age of this game, it's just it's really good. I'm glad to see that it's still running. It's been through.
A magical barrier, humming with compressed energy, resolutely blocks your path. You hope you can find a way to disable it somewhere.
It's been through a few hands. Or name changes anyway, maybe the same people buy it, but I don't think so. Alright. This is... whoop. Okay. This is where balance helps. Okay, so now I just disable that. I mean, unlock the door. That's the first time we've used the lock skill. Her saves are helping her here. And we open the door. Hope that we get in. That's grease on the floor. There used to be a clicky of grease, which used to be so much fun to mess with your party members. You could cast it on the traps when they were running through, and they would get stuck in the traps. Yeah, it was just a pranky thing that, yeah, it didn't always go down well, depending on your group. We generally just played that one on our friends, just for giggles. Oh, I suppose I should explain what's happening. I forget that I know all this. Alright. There's a gate here, it's locked.
On the other side of this locked gate, you see a familiar sight. Cannith power crystals, like the one you saw in Korthos. But what are these ones powering?
Could it be that magical barrier? I wonder. I think so. Let's go and see what's in here. Maybe there's a control panel or something. Oh no, it must be this. Let's turn it on and hope the chamber doesn't flood with water. Because you never really know, do you? What's very interesting...
Icy jets of some alchemical compound coat these humming Cannith power crystals in a hard protective layer. You also notice several valves of various sizes. Upon turning the valve, you hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss as the gas struggles to flow around your obstruction.
Valves, shut off the something that's keeping them cool, because the next thing we're going to do...
Without the alchemical jets coating the Cannith power crystals, you can now easily destroy them.
One thing my friend and I always wanted to know is, why are we destroying them if they're so
As
rare?
the last crystal shatters, the hum of power slowly fades into a heavy silence.
And that never gets answered. I would think we need to save them. But I guess finding Lars is way more important than Cannith crystals.
Who in the
look.
flame are you?
Uh-oh. Hello. Just your friendly adventurer coming in to, talk to you. Everybody's looking for you, dude. I'm sorry, but we had to find you. The people of Korthos need your help. We have not wasted our time. Those villagers just want him to stand in front of the Sawagan tide so they don't have to. But what about...
Oh no. The Sawagan found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with devourer magic. The Sahagan have followed you in and are attacking. Heyton's life is in your hands now.
So, the very important thing here
So few after me. Stay alert.
is keep Heyton alive. This is where you quite often fail when it gets harder.
The Sawagan are still blocking our escape. Watch for more attacks.
So it's just good to get the aggro as much as possible and attack anything that he's being attacked by. Helps. So his bodyguard is good, but he's not that good.
Sawagan scum, keep coming. I won't die that
Amalgam
easily.
is a warforge.
Now you see what I have to deal with. Once the Sawagan get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead.
Oh, I don't believe you. Worry what? And nothing, look. These pesky little lizards.
My shield is weakening. We might actually get through this. Just hold for a little longer.
Or dragon. I don't know, what are they? I'll have to look that up one day. Oh, there's the boss guy.
The Sawagan magic is gone. We beat them off. This time.
This time we...
Heyton looks weary after surviving this latest attack. Perhaps you should talk to him again.
Perhaps, but, well, I don't know. He's kind of cranky. Let's just go get the loot. I don't want to talk. Introvert that I am. I think I have to finish this quest. Okay. Don't chew my head off. That's right. There is one way we can end it. We can work together. Kaya. Are you going to let her die too, or maybe the Sawagan will take her alive to the mountain? So the dragon is not here of its own free will. It's being controlled by a creature called a mind flayer. These come from the depths of Kyber. So we're off to Misery's Peak.
Go now. Tell Ursa to hold the barricade just a little longer. Then meet Amalgam at the base of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
With Heyton finally persuaded to help, the people of Korthos might finally win their struggle.
Maybe. Stay tuned. We'll have to see. Okay, well, finishing out. And that will be that for this one.
A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufactory.
And we'll be back with the next part. Bye.